1067 0908 111 1067 or 008 1067 or on WhatsApp 0902 672 1042. Do you think Liverpool should be awarded the title even if the league is being cancelled today finally, looking at the fact that they are 25 points clear of second place, Manchester City, 2 more wins and it will be over in the Premier League. 30 wait for the league to become a league champion, but unfortunately COVID-19 is saying Liverpool, I think it's still not yet time.
It's not looking like Liverpool have been cursed a long time ago.
Exactly.
You know, they've been fighting so hard to win the Barclays Premier League. Now that they are on the verge of winning it, COVID-19 entered.
You know the funniest thing is, City could have played on Wednesday against Arsenal.
Yeah, definitely. The game had to be abandoned.
Yes, but they might even have gotten a draw. But then Liverpool is so close, wrap up the league. All of a sudden,
COVID-19 entered.
But right there at Liverpool, I know everybody will be like, what is wrong?
No, everybody will be like, are we really cursed? No, that's it. In 2009, I remember under Rafa Benitez, they were supposed to win the league, but they had to drop it for Sir Alex Ferguson's side, Manchester United. In 2013-2014 league season, they were supposed to win it. You know, a bit of luck they needed to go through. It didn't work out for them. They lost it to Manchester City again under a certain Brendan Rodgers. And again this season, but I'm very, very rest assured that they're going to win this time around. Even if COVID-19 wants to prevent them from winning, they will still win.
The league will resume back, hopefully, April 3rd. And hopefully, personally, I'm feeling Liverpool's. I'm feeling Liverpool's pain at the moment.
You are feeling their pain.
You guys, they have tried.
You know, everybody wants to associate with success.
But then I'm seeing a lot of Arsenal Man U fans saying, and by the way, Tottenham Hotspur and West Ham have said they should cancel the league.
Because look at their position now. What's their position on the table? No, I saw that news before we came in. A certain, maybe one of the managers from West Ham United saying that they ought to have abandoned the league in the past few days. Why must you say that? And I went to look at their standing on the league.
It's not funny because you look at someone who have put a lot. At the time, Liverpool have been jubilating, saying, these are here. All of a sudden, COVID-19. Too bad. But then this one is, hopefully, by April 3rd, 2020, hopefully by God's grace, every league will resume. That is, if coronavirus ceases and we can go back to normal, because the world of sports definitely has been affected. Not just the world of sports, definitely life itself.
Economy
have been affected, and I'm hearing the barrel of oil has now increased.
Oil prices are now slumped across the globe.
It's but then, like I always tell people, coronavirus is real. You have to be very, very careful. Don't underrate it. Yes, you can recover from it, but then it's still better you prevent it. So that you don't have. If you are the one that is so free and you hug like anything, it's not time to hug.
We have a lot of them in here.
I know what is wrong. I'm standing 5 years from people. Don't come around. It's not time.
We will not shake at the end of the show.
We are not shaking. Have you forgotten? We have not even shake today.
Yes. You just remember. You just reminded me.
Everybody have to be careful because coronavirus is real and we have to be very careful. Definitely, but 10 minutes left on the show, and then, of course, we have to a bit again come down to. Of course, other teams that qualify the Champions League, PSG moved through as well, beating Borussia Dortmund by 2-0, and they did that Alanda celebration, maybe to mock the young man. I'm and of course, Europa League, United defeated Walloped away from home. Maybe we should talk a bit.
And Igalo was outstanding in that match.
Igalo's performance with United, it is 3 starts, 3 goals, and it looks fantastic.
Yes, fantastic for Igalo, because at first nobody expected him to hit the ground running at United, but he came and of course he was able to do what nobody expected him to do by scoring goals, registering assists on the score sheet and all of that. So I think for Igalo, he's doing fantastically well for himself, not just for himself, for his family, and of course for Nigerians, wishing him well at United. But I want to quickly make reference to a statement that I can tagged to Paul Ince, former Manchester
I saw that as well.
He said Igalo's goal against LASK should not have been so hyped. Like the way people were.
He said if fans have been in the studio,
in the stadium,
that he doesn't think Igalo will have tried that out.
He said that goal that he scored was like that people used to score
in training. Playing down.
That should not have come from Paulin's. I didn't expect him to say that because
you don't have come out and put down people's performance. Okay, other games that got down in the first leg of the LFC of the Europa League. FC Basel went to Germany, 3-0 win. United went to Austria, 5-0 win against LASK, and of course Istanbul Basaksehir defeated Copenhagen by lone goal, while of course Shakhtar Donetsk defeated Wolfsburg away from home by 2-1. Olympiacos and Wolverhampton Wanderers of England played out a 1-1 draw, and of course Bayer Leverkusen went to Scotland, bashed Rangers FC by 3-1. Of course, all other second leg matches for now have been postponed until further notice. We're going to end the show with fixtures from the Nigerian Professional Football League, and of course matches we will play this weekend. Quickly, let me give you the fixtures for this weekend, March day 24. Before we go to the tables, and of course a bit of analysis and looking at the matches to watch out for. Imba against Sunshine Stars, and hopefully tomorrow there will be every available medical and security on ground. Imba Sunshine Stars tomorrow. Every match is going to take place tomorrow. Kwa United against Wiki Tourist, Abia Warriors against Adamawa United, Canapilas against Jigawa Golden Stars, Katsina United against Aqua United, Plateau United against Nasarawa United, Enugu Rangers against Rivers United, possibly the match of the weekend. Atlant against Lobby Stars, Ifeanyi Oba against Dakar City, Warri Wolves against MFM, and of course, Warri Wolves against MFM will be last game of the weekend. And of course, looking at the standings already, Plateau United 23 points, 23 matches played, 43 points. Rivers United 23 matches, 42 points. Lobby Stars 23 matches, 40 points. Sunshine Stars are in fourth, 23 matches, 34 points. Aqua Starlet, Dakar City, and of course Aqua United in sixth. Why? Relegation battle, MFM 15, 28 points. 16th on the table, Wiki Tourist 28 points. After 23 games, Abia Warriors 23 matches, 27 points. Jigawa Golden Stars 18th, 26 points. Kwa United 25 points, and of course Adamawa United 20 points. Idris, matches to watch out for this weekend. I'm looking at Rivers against Enugu Rangers. All of a sudden, Rangers seems resurgent for relegation zone to 8th on the table against Rivers at the second.
I think it's going to be a very tough one because Rivers United, like we have always been saying it, they've been consistent. The other time we were talking about Rivers United and Plateau United, I said this Rivers United team, they have been performing at the top level.
Yeah, definitely.
They have been performing at the top level, and you can see it in their performances. The result they get week in, week out, so fantastic. And of course, you can see by the position they have on the table. Well, for Enugu Rangers, I think they've not recovered from the lockstar performance that they've been recording from the past few seasons. The other time they got knocked out, they didn't even get to the quarterfinal. They didn't even get out of the group of the CAF Confederations Cup, and too bad for them, you want to say. But well, I think it is high time they started, doing things to ensure that they uplift themselves. They have to up their game if they are going to stay, relevant in the league.
Or possibly qualify
for the CAF Confed Cup. If they cannot qualify to play the CAF Champions League,
I don't think
they cannot even qualify.
Two
teams. The first and second.
Plateau United and Rivers with Lobby Stars, everybody neck on neck in there, and Rangers 31 points. I mean, a bit far. But for Eyimba and Sunshine Stars of Akure, I think Eyimba knows what they have to do because they are ninth on the table as we speak, and definitely they must grind out a result from this. They must get the maximum 3 points, at least to push them up a little bit. They are playing at home at the Abba Stadium. Yeah. They have to do everything they need to do to get the maximum 3 points. But it's not going to be easy because if you look at the form of Sunshine Stars are fourth on the table
table.
Yeah,
so definitely they've been having a kind of a fantastic run in the NPFL this season, because for you to be fourth on the NPFL table, that means you must have worked so hard to get that point, because it's not easy to get the maximum 3 points in the NPFL, especially when you are playing away from home. So it's going to be a very tough one. But of course, like we have always been seeing it, Enyimba will surely, I'm very optimistic that we get the maximum 3 points. Of course, it will push them a little bit from that 9th position that they are now to maybe probably 6th or 5th position when the time comes.
And for Enyimba, they still have a run of games to negotiate. 18 matches played, 30 points, and as at now, they have at least 5 games, outstanding matches. The past 5 matches, they've won 4 and lost 1. And imagine getting maximum point for 5 matches.
5 matches, I mean,
they're going to
it's going to go all the way to the
top of the table. And but then it's easy to have. It's not easy to negotiate outstanding games. They are out of the Champions Confederations Cup already. They lost last week to AC Roya in Guinea, 2 goals to nothing.
That can actually be a plus for them to focus
on the league. And Fatah have been doing fantastic well. Of course, we're going to see a run of these games tomorrow by 4 p.m. Nigerian time. And hopefully there will be no card violence, and everything will be put in place, and there will be no loss of life.
And there will also be adequate medical facilities.
After that seems to be the show today on Sport Drill this lovely afternoon. And Personal Advance 06.7 FM is really a lovely ride, definitely. Like I said, Edo 2020 prepared very well for Edo 2020 going down in Edo State, and hopefully all will be well with Nigeria. And of course, coronavirus will eventually be over. Definitely we are going to get over it. Idris, thank you so much for coming aboard.
Thank you so much for having me on the show. It's always a nice time to talk sports.
Always a nice time. Like I used to say, sport is life. Always endeavor to exercise your heart. Many thanks to my producer, Abatunde Tiami, and of course my DCA, who have been doing fantastic as well. About to Obide. I wanted to drag him to come and talk. The man ran away because he has to take news by 1. So that's the show. My name remains RAYMOND, TOLULOPE, the sports illuminator. And of course, keep it locked down, Personal at 106.7 FM. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe from coronavirus.